welcome to my video. This is just a short little intro to let you know what's going on. So I'm currently moving, which is why you haven't been getting 2 videos a week. I wanted to go ahead and show you this footage of some of the apartments that I went to look at, and yeah. So today I am doing a tour, a few tours actually. So right now we're doing Windsor at Burnett, and I'm gonna tell you the names. And if I'm telling you the names, it's because we haven't chosen that one, so don't worry, you won't know where I live. I am going to do an empty apartment tour once we get moved into the one that we do choose. But yeah, so I have to move my car to the top so I don't get a ticket. I don't want a ticket, so I'm gonna go ahead and take you with me. So yeah, I'm excited. I have my little phone on my tripod, so you'll see all the apartments, and yes, it's exciting. All right, so here we have our first apartment. This is the Windsor apartment in North Austin. It's on Burnett Road, and they didn't have any 2-bedrooms available. My boyfriend and I are moving in together, so we wanted a 2-bedroom with a little office nook area. So that I could either have somewhere to work or he could have somewhere to work, or we could both have somewhere to work. So yes, we wanted those features, but we weren't able to see a 2-bedroom. So this is taking me through the 1-bedroom just so I could see the finishes and what it would look like. There was no pantry, but the kitchen was nice otherwise. The room was a little bit smaller than I would like. It did have high ceilings and a ceiling fan, but that's pretty standard in the luxury space. This bathroom, loved the bathroom. It was very nice. I loved the shower finishing. I didn't like that it wasn't a glass shower, but we'll get into that in my next video of why I like those finishings on an apartment or a house. So yes, this closet was kind of nice, a little bit small, but it's still very workable. It came with something that was like a built-in IKEA pack system, so that was nice. And of course, you see here we have the stackable washer and dryer, and it's not a top load, so that is really nice. And I did go out on the patio, and like I said, we didn't end up going with this apartment, so I feel comfortable showing you where it is. And yes, you see the view wasn't really too much of a view, but it's safe and it's in a nice area, so that's kind of what he was trying to show me there with that. So I just did one little bit of a walkthrough, and then he's gonna show me another layout of a 1-bedroom just to show me some different finishing options. So here's that second bed, or it's a 1-bedroom, but it's the second viewing that I'm going through, and it's cute. It's very cute. It had a very nice little pool view, which was cute, and I would enjoy that, especially if I was outside reading a book, letting my cats get some sun. I do that, so yes, that's cute. And then it had a storage area, and what I didn't show was there was an area to the right for a bike as well, so there's a built-in bike rack, so if you didn't want to leave your bike downstairs, you could put it in there. The bathroom had the finishings that I was looking for. It had that glass shower. Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's so cute. Yes, I love the glass shower. It didn't have a bench or anything like that, but that's okay. It's still giving. So yes, and then it had a little hook for your towel and your bathrobe, a small little linen pantry area. Not pantry, a linen closet area, and then a little bit of storage space for, yes, a little bit of storage space for other items, skincare, things like that. So yeah, I thought this was nice. It just wasn't quite what we were looking for. The bedroom was oddly shaped. It had a little area for like the dresser, but if you put the bed in there, like this area over here, yeah, that was for the dresser and a mirror. But then where would you put your TV? And I'm a TV in the room kind of girl. We have 3 TVs in my apartment right now, 1 in every bedroom. That's just how it worked out for us because we didn't want to sell any of the TVs and put art over there. But yeah, now you're seeing the very, very, very small closet. That wouldn't do. And then again with the stackable washer and dryer. Now, one thing about this apartment complex I'll show you here in just a second that was very nice was it comes with a built-in alarm system that is no extra charge. You can set the code and you're good to go. And then here he took me on a tour of the fitness center and then some of the other amenities. The fitness center up top, that is a personal workout room. There's a larger fitness center downstairs. So this just allows you to do some yoga, Pilates, small things like that. And a little reading area, conference area if you wanted to just come work from home and have a nice little view. You could come here. Very, very nice. And then so we go downstairs and there's a foosball table, another area where it's like a little kitchen that you could come do cooking videos and things like that. And a large feature they have is this wine rack area where people come and they take photos in front of it. So that was a really cute feature that they have as well. And this is the other part of the fitness room that I was telling you about, where they have some equipment, machines, squat rack, things like that. So that's very nice. So now we're headed into apartment 2, Flatiron in the Domain. You can't really see it too well, but that is the Flatiron in the Domain area. So that's again still North Austin. This one was about $3,200. So for a 2-bedroom, I don't know if the amenities and everything, maybe it's the area that is making it that price, but for the amenities and everything, I mean, I see where they're going, but okay, $3,200 for a 2-bedroom in Austin, Texas, like, I better be in a high rise, Anyways, so here's the fitness area, and it did have a nice little squat rack, some cardio, things of that nature. Then we took a tour of the pool. It was raining this day, so sorry it's looking very gloomy. I did all of these tours in one day. And yes, so it has a little TV area where they do change the channel if there's games on. And yeah, it's really cute. A really cute pool area. There's little cabanas, and then this seating area where you could come and take some pictures if it was nice and sunny out. Yes, this would be the perfect place to take some photos. Now, this one also only had a 1-bedroom available for me to view, but the finishings would be the same, and it would just have another bedroom. So I like this one. It's very, very similar to what we ended up going with in another location, but not 100% the same, but very, very similar. I love this little mud room area, faux mud room, where you can put your shoes, hang your purse when you come in. Then looks like it's a slide-in trash can, which was very nice. I love that, where it's inside the island, you don't smell anything. I was looking over there to see if that was a little nook area that I could work in, but it's not a desk. It's actually more of a wet bar coffee station. So I would just set up my coffee bar there. Then the bedroom was nice. It had nice tall ceilings, which is good because my boyfriend is 6'8", so we were definitely wanting some taller ceilings. Yes, I liked that they had the mirror in the corner. You'll see I do something very similar in my current room now that I'm settled in. Yes, I can't wait for you guys to see what I've done with the place that I'm in now. And the shower, I just absolutely love the shower here. It has dual shower heads, a bench. It also has an area for you to set your shower products. Not enough space for me to put all of my shower products, all 27, but we're not going to talk about that. That'll come up in another video, trust me. We'll talk about it eventually. But yes, it had plenty of storage space, so much cabinet space. There was only one mirror and one sink area, so not a his and hers, but that's okay because the place that my boyfriend and I are moving into, we wanted to have him use the guest bathroom as his main area, and then I'm gonna have the main bathroom as my main area. So yes, this had a nice big laundry room. And then this was the guest closet, or my boyfriend's closet would have been this closet. So it's very nice. It has a pack system, which this looks very similar to the closet that he has now. So when I show you guys my current place, don't think that I'm showing you this place. It's not this place, but it looks very similar, and it's not even in the same area, honestly. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, I love the setup of this place. It just was a little bit out of our budget. If I'm paying that much, I want to be in a very nice home. So yes, I just wanted to take a tour to see what it would look like to live in the Domain area and what they offered, which was very nice, honestly. Very, very nice. And I'm just giving you guys one last look before we move on to the third and final apartment in this tour. They also had some amenities that she wanted to show me. Upstairs was a little reading area. Then they had a printer that was for public use and a little conference room that's connected to a cafe. So that was cute. And here we are at the Monroe. This is the third apartment. I thought this apartment was so cute. It was the only one where they actually had a 2-bedroom that I could view. So that was very nice. Wasn't loving this hallway situation, but once he showed me the apartment, fell in love. It was so beautiful. Now, one thing that needed a little bit of touching up in this apartment for the $2,500 that they were charging for this 2-bedroom would be the carpets. The kitchen was perfect. It had a little nook area that I could work in that had lights. And now you'll see. What is this gray situation going on here? It was like velvet carpet, not regular carpet. I don't know how to say it, but this one had a nice closet. It was okay. It had the pack system as well. This would have been my boyfriend's office / game room. The guest bathroom was cute. We're not really using the guest shower, so it wasn't really a big deal. But yes, the bathroom was nice. Nice tall mirror so he can see his entire self in the mirror, which was something that was nice. And then there was some more storage so we could put some towels, extra things, because we will have a bed in the guest room because he has his bed from his current apartment. We're just moving 2 apartments and combining them into one, so there will still be a bed. We'll still have guests, so I still want to make it a functional bathroom. But yes, this was cute. This had a tub and a shower connected with a his and her sink, tall mirrors, plenty of storage, large closet, pack system in the closet, and a stand-in shower. What? It was perfect. It was really, really nice. I could see myself filling up this closet easily, especially since I'm getting the entire master closet to myself. Yes, to myself. I'm so excited that my boyfriend allowed me to do that. We didn't really have a choice because I have way more clothes than he does. So I've been a thrifter for the past 6 or 7 years. I used to have a thrifting business. So yeah, that was something that I did. And I've just kept a lot of those clothes over the years that I fit and I enjoy. So yes, but anyways, this is the view, and it was really cute. It was a wraparound patio, which was very nice. Again, cloudy day, but nice view. Then this one had the lighting underneath. He was trying to show me, yes. So it had some lights that go under the sink, not the sink, around the sink area under the cabinets, which is nice. A nice big laundry area where I could store some of my laundry products. We could also store some of our luggage in that area, so that's really nice. Then there was a little dining area, and this is just one last look of the room. So yeah, I really like this one, but I don't know. And then we saw some of the amenities, and just for $2,500, I didn't feel like it was something that I loved. The bathroom wasn't something that I loved. Some of the finishes were too, it was very clinical looking, if that makes sense. But it was cute. It was cute. And then we see the gym was very nice. Traditional squat rack. Love to see it. Then you have, I believe that's Jacob's ladder. I don't know what it's called. Then you have some other things in there that are really nice. And we have a pool area. I couldn't see much of it, but it looked really big. And there were no cabanas or anything like that. But there was a grill area. So that was nice. Okay, so I have taken you through a couple different apartments today in Austin. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Obviously, we didn't go with any of these choices, so you'll just have to stick around for the empty apartment tour to see which apartment I ended up going with my boyfriend. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with someone if they're moving to Austin, or if they don't know what area to move in, or if they have any questions about what you can get in Austin. Go ahead and share this video with them, and until then, I'll see you next time. Bye!